Hi guys, this is Megan from Oodles of Teaching Fun, and I'm here to share with you the new binding machine that I purchased. So I purchased off Amazon a Kinsley binding machine that does both the hole punching and the binding. This machine can bind 450 pages and it can hole punch 12 pages at a time. It comes really easy to put together. You have the main piece that comes, and then you have your lever that comes with it, and then the last thing they also send are some binding combs. Now these binding combs only hold about 15 to 20 pages, so if you're binding this machine you'll have to buy more if you plan on binding quite a bit, especially if you're like me and you're binding teachers pay teacher materials. Most of them come, I have in binder clips, but I want them to look like this. I also organize my teachers pay teachers into binders, and that's really what I want to get rid of, is all of these binders. So let's go ahead and get this thing put together. So it's really simple to put together. All you have to do is turn it on its side, and you're looking to where the lever goes, and it's actually going to first come with this black piece in there, but I took it out to make things quicker for us. So you're going to take your lever and you're going to put it to where it's standing straight up, and you are going to take that black piece and you're going to go ahead and screw that back in there really quickly. So once you have that in there, if you can push down and you can pull back and see the teeth moving, then you have put together your binding machine correctly. And it's pretty much ready to be used. So you do have a guide that you can see there to decide which side paper, if you're doing something smaller or something bigger, you can do that. You can also change the margins in the back. I have mine set on 3, and it's ready to go. So I needed some more materials to go with this in order to really bind all the teachers pay teacher stuff that I had. So I purchased covers. So these are binding covers. They're just plastic that you can find. I bought the smaller size ones, or the thinner ones. I was reading the reviews, and there's no reason really for me to buy the really thick ones because I'm going to be using these. Now if I was binding something for my kids to use, I probably would purchase the thicker material binding cover because they're not as gentle, but since it's for me, I bought the thinner. I also purchased two sizes of binding combs. I bought a large binding comb that does up to 200 pages, and a binding comb that does up to 120 pages. So we're going to go ahead and bind paired text. This comes from Ideas by Jibby. I love her. She's awesome. But she has some Westward expansion packs that has some paired text, and I really like using these in the classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and bind these. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get out the size that I need. I don't need the larger one, so I'm going to get the smaller one that does up to 120 pages. And I'm just going to have it ready for me. And then I'm also going to get 2 cover sheets, one for the front and one for the back. I have found that these are easier to do if you do them one at a time. So just because it's a little bit thicker than paper, and because you really don't want these messed up, you want them good to go. Now, another warning that you should do the first time you use a binding machine, any binding machine that's got metal like hole punches and binding parts, is you want to do some test pieces because it's got the grease on it. And so thankfully I was practicing with the sizing and I noticed that. So don't jump right in and start hole punching things that you care about or don't want greasy, because it comes with some grease. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that in there and push my lever down, and I have hole punched right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and hole punch the second one. And so I've got my front and back cover now. Alright, so I'm going to quickly do the rest of these, just so you guys can see it happen. Okay, so I think I did a little more than 12, but it still did it, so that worked out. Maybe I'll get this done in 2. Alright, so hole punched it. So next I'm going to take my binding comb and I'm going to set it on top, and I'm going to pull it right enough so I can start putting it. So I'm going to start with my cover. And then I'm going to take mine. I'm going to put it all at one time because I think I can definitely put that on there. Just line it up so it all matches. Pop that on there. And then lastly, I have my back page. Alright, and once I have it on there, I'm going to go ahead and push my lever back. And I have a newly, oh look, so if you have this, so like say, if that's way higher than it should be, I'm just going to go ahead and put it right back on there. Pull it back out. And I'm going to fix it. So I must have flipped it when I put it on the ground. No big deal. And now I match up. So there you go. So these take up so much less room than my binder would. Also, these are so much easier just to grab. I'm going to put these in magazine boxes or book boxes, so that way I can have all of like my Westward Expansion items together. So if I have my articles from here, my articles from New ZLA, the Smithsonian, anywhere else I'm going to pull other activities that may go along with the theme that I'm covering, I'm going to make sure to pull at the same time, and it just makes it a whole lot easier for organizational purposes. So if you need any of these items or just interested in seeing how much I paid for them, the links are down below in the box. Also, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. I'm just starting out. This is my second video. I am going to start vlogging, so be on the looks for that. We'll see how that goes as well. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a wonderful day.